What is up, Renaissance crew? I'm the original Renaissance man, Devon DaVinci, and you're watching DaVinci Reacts. Sorry, I had a little bit of a burp in my chest. I think I got rid of it. Today I'm doing a couple of super chat requests that was given to me during my last, I want to say my last Red Dead Redemption stream. I think it might have been the one before that. I missed a chance to do these before. For those that don't know, I play games every once in a while on stream. And I had this extra stipulation that I added on myself that if somebody gave me a super chat, then I would put their request at the top of my request list. As you guys know, my request list is pretty big. I'm about a month behind right now, so if you gave me a request within the last month, I probably haven't got to your request yet. It's still taking me a little bit of time to get through the list. But if you happen to give me a super chat, then I will go ahead and throw you at the top of that list. So these were two requests that were thrown on the top of the list by Travis Harko and Aaron P. So I don't remember which one of you guys requested what, so I'm just gonna give you a shout out on both videos. So this first video was requested by one of them. This is Bert Kreischer skydiving. It has subtitles in it. I'm not sure exactly what the subtitles are. I can't even really read the title. It says Bert Kreischer skydiving Turkey Altiazili. I'm not sure what that means. It could be, I wanted to say Turkish, but it looks like some type of Eastern European spelling. So anyway, let's go ahead and get into it. For those that can read it will know what it says, so I'm not going to sit here and try to, if you don't know what it says, then you don't know the language. So fuck it. Let's just go ahead and get into it.
I jumped out of a plane with Rachel Ray. Is she here?
Dude was a little bit too excited for that one.
Rachel Ray is a fucking gangster. Like, legit She comes in, I do her show, she comes backstage at like 8 in the morning. She's got a pint of Guinness, a bowl of chili with a fried egg on top. Oh.
What?
She comes back, she goes, I know you're a comic. I thought a beer might loosen you up before the show. I don't know if you like a chili with an egg. I'm like, As she hands it to me, she goes, what's one thing you'd never do on your show, Bert the Conqueror? I have a show, Bert the Conqueror, where I do extreme activities. She goes, what's, thank you, yeah, thank you. She goes, what's one thing you'd never do? And I had an answer. It's skydiving. I go, I know, I never go skydiving. She goes, really? I go, never. I don't want to go. She goes, awesome. I'll see you out on stage. I was like, oh, I wonder why she asked that. I get out on the stage, and the first thing she says to the crowd is, all right. Backstage, Bert said he'd never go skydiving. I'm like, bitch, that was a secret. She's like, who wants to see him do it? And now I have 500 women going, do it, fat boy. And I got the beer in me, the chili. I'm like, fuck it, let's go. 2 weeks later, I'm strapped to a dude. You know that's how you skydive? Just strapped to a dude in a prison rape harness. That's how you skydive. Just and he tells you when to walk, when to sit. It is massively emasculating. Has anyone ever been skydiving in here? You've been.
I've never been skydiving.
And so you get in the plane and you're sitting in a dude's lap. You're sitting, your Navy SEAL moment, and you're sitting in a dude's lap. And I start shaking because I'm nervous. I'm like freaking out. And he can feel me because I realize as we go to taxi, I realize I haven't flown sober in 20 years. Sober in a big plane in 20 years, and I haven't flown in a dude's lap in 42.
Okay, I'm guessing he's talking about as a child, but that means, I mean, as a comic, you would think that they like fly a lot. I mean, maybe he drives to different venues, but usually comics are traveling a lot, so I'm assuming he flies a lot. So if he hasn't been sober in 20 years, that means that, well, it means that he might be scared of flying and, of course, has to put himself under the influence in order to be able to do it. But to make it sound more funny, it sounds like the dude just flat out gets wasted damn near every week. Like, I'm sure he's traveling that damn much, so, well, not every week, maybe every couple months or something. Either way, it's too damn much.
And he feels me shaking, and he's like, what's the matter? I go, what do you mean, what's the matter? I go, I'm nervous. He goes, about what? What do you mean about what? He goes, what are you nervous? What are you afraid of? I go, I don't know. You'll get hard.
I thought he was going to talk about falling.
You'll get hard, that'll trigger me. I'll get hard. We'll both get hard, then we'll jump out of the plane. Our chute won't open, and that's how two backpackers will find us. You fucking me into the earth. You fucking me into the planet. That'll be the how I go. This guy craved dick so bad. He had a man harness him up and fuck him out of his shoes until his head exploded in the woods. I go, I'm nervous our chute won't open. He goes, you couldn't kill us if you tried. I'm like, I'm a smart guy. I could fucking figure it out. I lean over to Rachel and I grab her leg. Just grab her leg and I start squeezing. She goes, what's the matter? I go, I don't want to do this. She goes, I think you're doing it. She's like, you're at the front of the tube of toothpaste. Everyone's out behind. You're going. You're definitely going.
Oh, you're going to go.
I don't want to. And she goes, look, and now the engines kick in, and she starts yelling at me. She goes, look, you'll be fine. Whatever you do not watch me go out the door. You will freak the fuck out. I'm like, who taught you how to talk someone off a ledge? We get up to our cruising altitude. Her and her dude get up perfectly, like Danny and Sandy, just wop, bam, boom, up, wop, bam, boom. She posts up at the door, looks me in the eyes,
y'all see that?
Read one
the subtitles had a reference.
Who's ready? Who? Yellow or whatever. And then fucking, let's go. And then looks at me and goes, Bert. I'm like, yeah. She goes, don't watch this. And they get sucked out of the fucking plane. And I have panic shoot out of my asshole. I grab onto the cameraman who's not wearing a parachute. There's an open door at 13,000 feet, and as soon as I touched him, he just starts kicking me. Get off the asshole! Sound guy posts up in the corner with the boom mic like a gladiator. Get him down! Get him down! My guy just takes over and baby Bjorns me. Here we go. Takes me to the corner and I lock in. I go, I'm having second thoughts. He's like, we're going in 3. I'm like, I'm not hard yet. We're going in 2. And I was like, you go by yourself. I'll meet you down there. And then he says, oh my God, what's wrong with your straps? I'm like, what? And we go scream into the earth at 100 miles an hour. This guy's in my ear like, do you want to catch up with Rachel? I'm like, fuck her, she's dead to me. It is an epiphanous moment, dare I say. And my therapist says I have a low threshold for epiphanous moments, but... And I always say, like, did you want to go skydiving? Okay, the people that don't want to go skydiving are who should go skydiving. It's those that don't want to go that appreciate it the most. You go, and you're just Viking all the way. Ah! Mm-hmm. People who don't want to go, there's a moment where you realize the dice have been rolled. There's nothing you can do to change this. You're either going to live or die in 5 minutes, and you can't take a pill or start working out to stop it. It is out of your control, and you are forced with a decision. How do you meet your maker? Do you go out like a Viking? Ah! Or do you start crying like a baby? Ah! Oh, I picked the Viking. At that moment, I said, I've had a beautiful life. Let's do it. Ah! Until the chute opened. Then I started crying aggressively. Like that. Like in a dude's lap. Have you ever cried in a man's lap? Have you ever had a man take you out to the middle of a field and sit in your lap and just sob silently? That's technically what I'm doing to this poor guy. Because the first thing I thought of was, my kids. I'm going to get to see my kids again. and pizza. Like, I get pizza.
Priorities.
And I
He has
just
his priorities in
started
order.
sobbing under this canopy, and the poor guy's like, dude, it's going to be okay. Like, we did it. We did it. It was so bad when we went to land. He's like, clean yourself up. They're going to think I did something to you.
I thought I was going to continue on. That was funny. Adrenaline is a hell of a thing. Oh man. I mean, first of all, let me go ahead and say, as somebody who built a reputation as being called the Machine, it doesn't fit his reputation to be crying in another man's lap when, you know, you're the Machine. But anyway, yeah, like I said, adrenaline is a crazy thing. I would probably never intentionally go skydiving. I mean, I can't say never because I don't know what I might do in the future. You never know how people change. Maybe at some point I might want to do that, but I don't really see myself now in any position to ever want to do it. So for now, I'm going to say I have no interest in ever doing it. But for those of you that have actually done it, be sure to let me leave a comment to let me know what you thought about it. I don't know. It just seems like it's tempting death a little bit too much for me. Now, I know that people do it for adrenaline and, you know, there's that thrill-seeking aspect and stuff like that. I don't have that. I don't have that trait. I don't have that quality. I don't know. I'm just cool where I am now. I just sit in this room. I record my videos. I do a couple of gameplay streams. And that is all the excitement I need right now. I mean, every once in a while, will I go out and do something else? Yes, I will. But I have everything I need right now. Now, he was about to say people that jump out that I guess have no intentions of initially jumping out. Like, I guess they go through a roller coaster of emotions. I prefer to think of it as like the 5 stages of denial or whatever it's called. Like that's the damn emotions that you go through. And acceptance is just because you accept it don't mean that you're happy. It's just acceptance. That's all it is. I'm trying to think of what I don't know. If I ever do skydiving, I'll let you guys know this. If I ever do plan on doing skydiving, I will record it. I will record it and put it on YouTube. So you guys will see either a very big milestone moment in my life if I ever do it, or you will see my death on camera. Like it'll be either a moment worth remembering, or it'll be a snuff film. Either way, it's going to get on YouTube somehow, and I give my permission right now. So if that footage does end up tragic and it gets on YouTube somehow, YouTube doesn't have to take it down. I give my 100% full permission to show my skydiving death on YouTube. You don't have to go to some type of shady ass third-party website and risk getting a virus on your computer. You don't have to go to the dark web. You can just go to YouTube, type in Devon was a fucking idiot, and then just and watch it from there. Anyway, that's been this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I do have more Bert Kreischer I want to check out. If you guys don't know, I already reacted to his segment about the Russian mafia story, The Machine. I did finally learn how to pronounce his name. It's Kreischer. I've had a lot of people request, or not request, but a lot of people correct me on that from the first video. I heard a lot of people give me weird ass pronunciation too, like Bert Kreischer and stuff like that. I don't know if that's like a nickname of his or what it is, but a lot of people were doing it, so there's something behind that. That's pretty much it. If you like this video, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and share. I'm the original Renaissance man, Devon DaVinci. Thank you for watching this video, and I look forward to seeing you on my next one. So I'm gonna go ahead and move on, and I'm gonna give you the deuces. So, deuces.